Then, saints of God, we see that the man responded to Jesus having stopped. And he was specific when he responded. Look what happened here. In verse 50 it says, throwing his cloak aside, he jumped to his feet and came to Jesus. He responded when Jesus was around. He responded when he had Jesus' attention. He threw off his coat. He jumped to his feet. And he came to Jesus. Some of us need to do that. We've been holding on to some things for too long. We've been holding on to some stuff that's in our lives, the things that we put over ourselves to cover ourselves. This blind Bartimaeus was sitting by the side of the road, and he heard that Jesus was coming by, and he threw off his old self and got ready for his new self with Jesus. He responded when Jesus came by. My 6th grade teacher used to always tell us, and I don't know if this is in the Bible or not, Sister Gail, but she would always say, a word to the wise is sufficient. Is that in there? I don't think that's in there. Amen. That's all right. It sounds like it's in Proverbs someplace. I'm asking Brother Johnny. Amen. A word to the wise is sufficient. I think about that right now because I'm thinking about this man who noticed Jesus. Some of us have help at hand and we won't take the help that's available to us. Some of us have help that's right near us, amen, but we won't call out to the help. I don't know why. Maybe we embarrassed. Maybe we think that the person we're calling on for help won't actually help us. Maybe we think that we call out for help and the one who comes to our rescue is the one who's going to be our abuser. We call out for help and we might think that somewhere in our minds that the one who's coming to help is not actually coming to help. But this blind man, Bartimaeus, noticed that it was Jesus. Jesus calls him over to be healed, and he threw off his coat. He jumped to his feet, and he started to follow Jesus. Amen. And I'm glad about it. He was specific when Jesus asked him what he wanted. Now, see this, y'all, because I want y'all to get this part of it. Amen. Jesus, the giver of every good and perfect gift, is standing toe-to-toe with this blind man, Bartimaeus, someone whom society had thrown away, someone who has said, you know, you can't do anything but sit on the side of the road begging. That's your job now. So we have Bartimaeus, and Jesus, who is able to provide every good and perfect gift, says, what do you want? My. He asked him, what do you want from me? And he said very simply, I want my eyes to be opened. I want my eyes to be open. Shouldn't we be as specific with God? God is able to give us everything that we need. God is able to provide for us for whatever we have desired in our hearts. And God says, what do you want me to do for you? Hear that, you all. God is able to do it. I love that song. God is able, truly able, and he won't fail. Amen? He asked the man, what do you want me to do for you? And he said very simply, I want my eyes to be open. And his sincerity and the peacefulness in which he said what he said to Jesus